So you want to offer equity to your employees, but how should you structure the arrangements? In this video, we're going to look at trends in how public companies structure the equity that they offer to their employees. And you really have three choices here. The first would be full value awards, like restricted stock and restricted stock units. Second, you could offer appreciation-only vehicles, like stock options or stock appreciation rights. And lastly, publicly held companies can offer employee stock purchase plans. Over the past 2 decades, we have seen just an exponential increase in the percentage of public companies that offer service-based full value awards. You can see that back in 2000, only 20% of public companies offered these awards, typically in the form of restricted stock. Now, almost 100% of public companies offer service-based full value awards to at least some of their employees, now typically in the form of restricted stock units. We see a similar trajectory for performance awards. Back in 2000, only 30% of public companies offered performance-based awards to any of their employees. Now that has increased to just over 90% of public companies. Lastly, let's turn here to stock options, where we see a very different trajectory. Back in 2000, virtually 100% of public companies offered stock options to at least some of their employees. Since then, that percentage has plummeted. We are now down to just 41% of public companies that grant stock options. Now, where public companies offer these types of equity vehicles, they almost always offer them to their senior executives. But you might be wondering what percentage of public companies offer these vehicles to lower-ranking employees. When public companies offer equity to lower-ranking employees, they almost always do so in the form of service-based full-value awards, usually restricted stock units. Just over half of public companies offer full value awards to their junior management, and just over a quarter offer full value awards to their general workforce. When public companies grant performance-based awards or stock options, those arrangements are almost exclusively reserved for senior managers. And one last vehicle to look at here, which is employee stock purchase plans. Here we see a little bit more of a flat trajectory. Back in 2000, just over 60% of public companies were offering an ESPP. Since then, we've seen that percentage dip down, but in our most recent survey, we saw an uptick, and we're back up to 57% of public companies offering an ESPP. And I have more good news here. In our most recent ESPP survey, we saw a significant increase in the percentage of companies that offer a 15% discount and a look back in their ESPP, which is such a fantastic plan for employees. Now, all of this data is from a series of surveys that the NSPP has been conducting since we were founded back in 1993. Deloitte has been a co-sponsor for these surveys since 2004. If you are interested in more information about the data that we have on equity compensation, we'll include a link to our most recent webinar highlighting the survey results in the show notes. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Heck, even if you didn't, subscribe anyway. Maybe you'll like the next one. Thanks for watching.